We're in the famous Lanes area of Brighton, and we're outside Brighton's #1 gentleman's shop, Jump the Gun. I caught up with Adam, the owner of Brighton's premier early 60s clothing shop, Jump the Gun, for a chat about his passion for fashion. When and how did your passion for fashion come about?
I think it was, I must have been about, well, when I was really, really young, 8 or 9, I was obsessed with kind of Buddy Holly and Elvis. And then by the time I was 15 and got into the mod scene, I think everyone was into the kind of Scar two-tone scene at the time, and I kind of went the mod way.
When did you turn your passion into your profession?
It was 92. I mean, I was doing t-shirt printing before that, but 92 we came down to Brighton and opened the shop. And it was about passion because everyone was doing a lot of American labels about t-shirts and stuff, and when we opened the doors we decided to, the only thing we really knew about was what I was into. So we bought a rack of Lonsdale t-shirts and we managed to get some Ben Sherman shirts off a shop in London that was the only place you could buy them. And we put them in the shop and thought, well, we believed in it and hopefully someone else will.
When and where did Jump the Gun first open?
Well, 2 doors down in 92. We were there for the first 5 years and then moved here in 97. And that was it. It was born from here basically, and we've just stayed here ever since. Didn't think it was going to last that long. And here we still are, 21 years later.
Jump the Gun is very popular amongst the Modernist fraternity. Please tell us more about the clothing range available in the shop.
Practically everything we do is our own label. We run very little other stuff. Maybe some of the shoes are not ours, even though we have had Loki even make shoes for us. But we do all our own stuff just because we want very early 60s, so we want our jackets to be shorter, not overly waisted. Our shirts are much slimmer cut than anyone else's. So, you know, we kind of really focus on that era, but without it being, we're not a dandy shop.
So what was that, late 50s to...
Very late, 59 to 62, you know, I mean, we're kind of off the back of the jazz scene, the early mod scene.
Yeah.
After that, you know, it went, you know, when it went kind of Carnaby Street and Quantity, which is all very nice, but it's just not our bag. We're a bit more blokey than a lot of mod stuff. You know, not overly dandy.
Are all items in the shop available online?
Yes, everything is available online that's in the shop. Occasionally there might be a suit that doesn't, a suit or two that doesn't go online purely because maybe we've made 15 of them, and the chances are by the time we get it on the shop floor we might have sold half of them to regulars who are looking for certain things.
Yeah.
And then the last 6 might not make it online, but just about everything is online. You
recently launched the Jump the Gun knitwear. What else is in the Jump the Gun brand range, and are there any plans to develop that further in the future?
Developing new stuff, always plans to develop stuff. Knitwear, yeah, as you mentioned, we've got new stuff just because we couldn't find anyone doing anything we liked. Needed to keep the quality and the price, and as ever the most important thing is the fit. And the fit on everyone's things just never seemed to work for us, so we're doing more knitwear later this year, which we're quite excited about. We might do some more shoes, we might do some separate jackets. We've got a couple of lightweight jackets in production as well. I mean, it's really, we change cloths more than cuts. The cut is very basic. That is what we do. But we are trying to develop it without, we don't want to turn it into kind of a massive range of clothing that kind of doesn't work. It's either works for us or it doesn't. So
keeping smaller runs and...
Yeah, smaller runs, better
unique
stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, it's got to be more interesting, and the fit, as ever, has to be right.
Where do you see Jump the Gun heading in future?
Future. We only live in the past. It's all about service. We want to be nice to people. If you're nice to us, we're going to be nice to you.
So abracadabra, open my